Bum, ba-da-dum-dum. Ladies and gentlemen, according to this computer device thingy bobber, we are live, and this is Wild Adventures with Michael, and boom. I had to laugh. I had to laugh. It was pretty good. So it's me, and of course your boy Tommy Girl, aka T Bass.
Yeah, nice to be here as always.
Yeah, I like that. It's like that. I like that. It's catchphrase. So, we got two people watching. One, two.
Oh yeah.
So, real quick, earlier we dropped like I can't remember how long it was. 45-second quick video.
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
Yeah, really, it wasn't very long at all. But as you guys could see, we were at Delphi. If anybody kind of knows that.
Yeah, knows the vicinity.
Yeah.
For sure.
So basically, we're gonna kind of talk to you guys about what we did and what we found,
and we'll show some video footage as well.
So
we got that stuff prepped. We never mess with it. We never figured out how to do audio on the video yet. Then when I share it, so
yeah, we got to figure that. We got to figure that out.
I don't know exactly how it works, but we'll figure that one out. I think I can just share the video format, but I don't remember. But I've got them. I got them all preloaded. What are you doing, bro? Are you just waiting on?
Making sure my hair's set back real quick. I was looking for something and I can't find it, and I'm getting ready to lose my computer stand here. It's getting ready to fall, and I don't want it to fall, so I apologize about that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay, so
I got to be careful with this. Don't fall on me. All right, perfect. I think I got it. I think I'm good. All right. Sorry about that little hiccup. So today, went to Delphi early this morning. Well, kind of. We had a little hiccup in the beginning, but we took care of that situation.
Yeah.
So really what we did today is we did not metal detect the water. We actually just searched it with our suits and our I call it our snorkeling gear. That's what I call it.
As you'll probably see in the thumbnail.
Yes, that's what we did today. We did not metal detect today. We actually just kind of searched with our eyes. We combed the water. We were there for several hours.
Oh yeah.
Really, right off the bat, I was really impressed with like how clean Deer Creek was. And
yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was clear. It was clear from a lot of, I'm going to say, junk. I mean, compared to some of the other rivers and places I've been, Deer Creek so far was the cleanest. It was just, I don't know, man. Even when we got submerged and it was where we couldn't touch anymore, it was just clean. It just felt really clean. So
yeah.
I don't mind like searching through water, but when you have like a creek like that that's actually really clean, it's just like, I don't know, it's just nice. It's just a better feeling, I guess. We did find some oddball items, tires,
couple of items.
Yeah. Sheets of metal. We did find, and I totally forgot about it until now. We found some type of metal object that a landslide kind of covered up. So we really couldn't identify exactly what it was, but we do kind of got a name. So definitely got
we got clips of that we'll show in a little bit.
Yes, we got to research that. I'm real curious about that.
Because
But
we got, so the way it worked out was the plan was to go there and find something. You know, we found a few things, not what we were looking for. Um, so what we did was, instead of wasting people's time and making a video of little snippets of us basically searching around, finding nothing, talking about where we thought people came from, we thought we'll just show some of the footage here on the podcast as we kind of talk about it, give
yeah,
you guys an update of what we've done. Um, and that's, I mean, that's pretty much really all we did. We only found like probably 3, 4 things that were cool, or worth mentioning.
a lot of it was like I said, man. It was clear water. It was
Yeah.
clear water. It really was. It was actually. I've been to some creeks, so have you. We found quite a bit of stuff, but this one was a lot of we walking, up the river, down, and the objects that we did find that were neat or cool. It was actually kind of hard, because most of it was very clear and not a lot of things that were in the water, which I mean, I wouldn't say
Which is surprising
yes,
for the area.
yes, even underneath the bridge.
And really, what's crazy is, and I want to make mention, is just the type of ground we had within the water. Like, you'd go from silt, like, normal rivers or creeks, and then we started walking on, I mean, like, flattened pieces of stone. Like, I mean, it felt like we were walking on asphalt. Like, it was smooth stone. And I have a clip already in case Michael wants me to go ahead and share it right off the bat, where it kind of goes between
Yeah.
the two.
Yeah, give them a little clip, just so they can kind of see what we got to do, our experience.
Yeah, I got you. Click that.
I had it somewhere.
I'll give you an option to add it on. You can put it up there. You got it.
1 second. I gotta click that. My bad, man. I got my whole setup's different than what I had last time, so I gotta reach over here and I gotta put it there.
Yeah. So this is your normal riverbeds. I mean, pretty silt, little rocks here and there, more silt, and right here where you start seeing these lines, this is when we start walking on these plates that I'm talking about. They're like smooth, like asphalt, and I just wanted to get a clip of it, but it's crazy how it goes from the silt to literally, I mean, walking like on it felt like asphalt to me. But you still got to watch your step, because there's divots, you're catching your toes, you're twisting your ankle, you're tripping over branches. So it's not like smooth terrain the whole way, but on these rocks, it's a lot more comfortable than anything that we've walked on up till then. Way better than the last place we were at on a water adventure, where I tore my feet up walking on rocks.
Oh yeah, dude.
This wasn't bad. This worked out pretty good.
Yes, it was great.
But yeah, very, very nice, very clean, very clear. This isn't even with the lights on, so this is like we're in the shade, but I mean, you can just see we're underneath the bridge at this point, and hey, I got a dip, bro.
All right, man.
But I'll go ahead and put up, since I got a dip, I will go ahead and put up this one for you. And then I'm gonna dip. So you'll have to figure that one out. But here's this. And as soon as you're up, I'll click play. And then I gotta go. But then
it's up, bro. It's up. Go ahead, play.
Okay, so I click play and then I'll dip out. But you're gonna explain to them what that was, and if I'm back in time, I'll hook you up with the footage of the cooler thing. I'll be back.
All right. All right. So, guys, basically, Tristan just got a fire call. So he has get out of there. So basically, what you're going to see here is this is actually on our way back. We were just getting ready to wrap stuff up, and we actually found a bone. Now, like I said, it wasn't very long. It's towards the very end, and basically, we found out it was a vertebrae, and it's either from a cow or a pig. We're not too sure out of which one of those, but we did find it in the middle of the riverbed, which is crazy. It was actually I was just happy to be walking, and since the sun was out and it was shallow enough, it was just sitting right there. So that's what the one sneak peek of the bone was. Other than that, we basically found several tires. I think three or four. Two of them we could actually take out of the water. And the other one we actually couldn't. Just because it was in there so buried. We also found two trash cans, which that was actually a mess. Yeah, because those were covered in all kinds of dirt and stuff that we actually couldn't get out. Just we didn't bring any of our shovels or anything like that. We walked pretty far up the creek where Abby and Libby were found. We combed that pretty good, but we did not find anything in those areas. We even walked a little past the crime scene, and nothing there. Now we will be going back eventually and hit it with metal detector because there's certain spots that we would really like to really dig deeper into. But since it's been 3 or 4 years, all that's changing from the water. There's also a lot of shallower than what I expected, even with some of the rain. We haven't had a lot of rain, but a lot of it was pretty dried up. So we were literally walking on rocks that used to be covered in water but weren't. Yeah, we did find a lot of stuff. It's and it's a good thing, but it was kind of like a bummer thing because we were really hoping that we could find something, whether it was a bracelet or something that maybe they were wearing, and it fell off them. Then again, even with us searching, we could have easily missed something, but we did comb it, I would say, very, very well. Other than that was pretty much our trip. It was us really just combing the water, searching it. We also did drone. We did some drone footage over the bridge because me and Tristan did walk on the bridge. But other than that, guys, it was kind of just one of those things where it was like, man, I really thought we were going to find more, but we really didn't. And I think other than a bone, one of the coolest things we found, we can't even identify what it is because a landslide, practically covered a bunch of the metal material up. We do have a name, but I can't tell you guys if it's like a fridge or what the heck it is. Like, and it was like old, back in old days. So at first I was like, what the heck is that? Like an old truck. And then as we got closer, I was like, I don't know what that is. But that was also towards our end when we were getting ready to actually pack up. It's just, I don't know, man. We're just trying to come up with different ideas to see what we can, what can we really do, and just hope that we can get more answers. We also went to the crime scene. Me and Tristan. Now, since it's been 3 years, there's not a whole lot we can actually do. We're kind of looking around, and we're even just trying to put in our own ideas. Like, man, what happens if we all thought this is how it went, but it played out this way, or played out that way? But just standing there and just kind of looking at it, it's kind of like you're lost. You really are. And I think the detectives, even when they got there, I think they were lost. Really, they're just lost. You're like, man, how can we? Who is this guy? How can we find out who did this? Because just where they were, how it played out. Yeah, you got a video. You got a video, but how did it really play out? I mean, they believe they got. Hey, man, we are pretty sure it played out this way, and now they're just trying to put those pieces together, and it's difficult. It really was. Even when we were out there, it was kind of like, man, it had to be tough for them. Could this guy be smart enough to where it was? Did he actually stage some things? I mean, I don't think he had really the time to do that, but who knows? I mean, if I was a detective that day, I'd probably have a little more better thought, because I'd be able to see exactly how it is. When you go there 3 or 4 years later, you're kind of like, well, you kind of got to, you got to imagine, like, okay, they were here, we don't know exactly what was left behind, what was on the ground, not, how they looked. So it's kind of hard. Or it's not kind of hard. It is hard just being able to try to imagine that, and then also think, okay, where at in the river could we go to see if maybe, okay, I'd see him walk in here, and then we would check there. We also walked way up, and we came across a house that was on a hill, and we were like, okay, so in February, there's no leaves. This guy's going to see this. He's going to see the house. So he's definitely not going to go this way. So we kind of have that line, that timeline of this is where he had to take him here. He had to. Now, even in February, even though it was warm, there's some there's water still. There's not water all over, but there is water. So he also had in his head, like, okay, I'm going to have to take these 2 girls and get them across, which we were like, well, we got to obviously pick probably one of the most shallowest spots. Why would he even think about taking them through deep water? I mean, I don't know, guys. It's tough. And I've even talked about this, even Tristan has before. It's just tough. It really is tough. And it just keeps playing in my head the way I think it played out on how did it. I was just getting them there, but why? I was like, man, would he really, take the hassle to get him across that in a cold? But then again, in 2013, it could have been, or 17, I don't know why I said 13. It could have been different. Like the water could have been a lot lower. Could have been higher. I'm not too sure, but it was definitely difficult. Kind of like I said, kind of bummed out that we didn't really find anything that would really be like, holy cow, we actually might have something here. Which deep down in my head, I was kind of like, yeah, what the odds of actually finding something from being that far back, the chances are very slim. But we tried. With just the searching, the metal detecting, who knows? I feel like we're going to definitely find some things, but I'm not too sure if it's going to be involved with Delphi of the murders exactly. But hopefully we get some luck and we do find something. I'm excited. I can't really give you a date on when that's going to take place, but we're gonna get it done, somehow, some way, hopefully. So if anybody has any comments, you guys can, of course, leave a comment. You don't have to. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up again. Okay. And I need to. There it is. I can remove it. Move it. There we go. Now it's really gone. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I do have 2 comments. Oh, see it. Yeah. Yes, I was hoping. BG would drop something. Anything. Even when he walked, when he was on the bridge, maybe he tossed something out. But we also checked by the logs, underneath the logs, and nothing. There was actually nothing by the bridge besides an old trash can that was submerged in a bunch of muck. That was actually and the chair. We did find like a beach chair that we did have. Did you send that? Do I have the photo? I should be able to pop it up. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can hold it. Alright, can you send that to me real quick? Message. Yes, only so I can. Not messenger. Just so I can post that. I think I'm gonna get me. Now, guys, let me see if I can get you a picture. Come on, let's get this out. No. So I'm trying to see if I can get that picture, but I don't think I'm looking at it at the moment. I'm having issues. Since we first started this thing, it's driving me nuts. I can't get it. Come on, that's not fair. That's all right. So my computer's made a letter or StreamYard, but I can show you guys the best I can if I can get it in front of there. That's the chair we actually found. That was also by the bridge. And guys, like I said, the only real creepy thing we found was the bum, which belonged to either a cow or a pig. Other than that, it was tires. We had a tube, a small tube. Other than that, Deer Creek was very clean, refreshing. If anybody is wanting to go, okay, T-Pass said he'll be back on in 5 minutes, and he can actually show you guys other clips because I just sent all the clips to him. Shoot, what was I saying? I forget it a lot. What was I talking about? I know I said something about how clean it was. Me either. It was very shallow though. There was actually one part where we found the I'm gonna call it metal fridge. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I'm calling it. Where the creek just got real deep. I mean, me and Tristan had to swim. And we had the GoPro footage. Oh yeah, we found some creepy bugs, like a creepy worm bug that had a centipede, almost like a centipede, except for I don't know what it was. Did we take a picture of it? I think so. Yeah, it was like creepy. Like it had I'd probably say over 100 legs, like little dinky legs, and it was actually very creepy. I was like, what the heck is this? You know, even when I'm wearing a wetsuit, like that stuff still creeps me out, man. I'm like, man, I don't want this thing somehow getting inside my wetsuit. You know. Did it go down the stream? Yes. Now we stopped at what would be the I call it the landslide. I know I forgot to tell you this, and it's actually very important. So the trail is actually was closed off. They're actually finally, and I've been waiting for this for I don't even know how long, but a very long time. They actually started finally laying down like yeah, pavement, except it's not black. It's like a sidewalk. You know, they're actually getting it all the way down to the actual bridge. I don't know what they're going to do to the bridge really, because it's really bad condition. I get it. I mean, the beginning part of it, it's actually really falling apart. Like the train timbers are they're really, you know, they're not that great anymore. And so I don't know what the plan is for that, but they have it all, you know, flattened out, getting ready to finish uh, concrete in it, and it actually really looks good, guys. It really does. Like I said, they just recently started the concrete part in the beginning, but we actually still went to the bridge, of course, because like, okay, we're doing this today. It's gonna happen today. That's what we're doing. But they are working on it. The land, though, the one really bad landslide, they've actually done a really good job fixing that, making it look nice. I just hope it holds up, you know, throughout the years. But it looks really, really nice, and I can't wait to see it when it's actually done. Because they actually did move some of Abby and Libby's memorial stuff to the very beginning, and then off to the side, they had a big old memorial, new stuff, flowers, their pictures. It looked great, and it says today's the day. It was fantastic. Oh, not fantastic trip. Just kind of bummed out. We really couldn't find anything that basically we had to call and say, "Hey, we found this. You guys really might want to check this out." Yeah, I was hoping for something lighter, just even a shoe. You know, if you had them walk through that water, you know, if their shoe got caught or something, but nothing. No type of clothing material. We didn't find any like metal, like right around the area where they were found. I mean, really combed that area, and it's easy because a chunk of it isn't underwater. It's just a bunch of rocks. You know, so we're really looking at rocks. We're, you know, then we're going to where what water is left, and we're checking that. But we didn't find anything in that generator. It was kind of a bummer. But like I said, that's why we also walked up the stream where he had them go down, and where we believe he had them cross. We really looked over there, and nothing. Actually, the only thing that we did find in that area, I think it was the tube, if I remember correctly. Just a small little black inner tube that we found. That was flat. That was actually the only thing we did find. I was like, man, but it was really beautiful. The rocks, the hills, that was actually really nice. I was like, man, this is really, really cool nature. So that's how a quick version of how our trip played out. And then, like I said, T-Pass will be back on, and he can show you guys some more footage, how that played out. We also come up with different theories. We have some ideas to try to recreate how PG did it. We do have some ideas, and I'm excited. No, we have not used. We did not do metal detectors for this trip. We did. Oh, it probably died. Here, come here. Come here. Oh man, it's dark. Can't see. Where's my phone? All right, that's my mouth. Bless you. Here. Oh gosh, my back. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna hurry up, set this up. Oh, my back. There you go. That's your favorite person. What'd you do? What are you doing? There you go. I'm gonna do. Scroll down and see if it gives it. What? Yeah. Cover you up. You're cold. Unbelievable. You know that? You're unbelievable. So to answer the question, no, we did not metal detect today. We snorkeled it, eyeballed it, and that's how that played out. Which is really nice though, because the sun was out, and when the sun, like I said, the water was very clean. So when the sun is on that water, you could see everything, and that was actually really nice, really helpful. Oh, I'm sorry. And like always, I forgot. I just answered that. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was very hot. Where was the launch chair? Okay, so let's say you're on the bridge right now. You're literally on the abandoned train bridge. To the right of it, it was carried. It was probably about in the middle of Deer Creek on the right side. That's where the chair was actually found. Is Tristan trying to get on? Yes, there he is. That's where Georgia, the actual chair was found. It was on the right side of the creek, about in the middle.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
You hear me?
What's up, bro?
Hey,
I
man.
can hear you. It seems a little scratchy on my end, but we good.
All right. I was just gladly entertaining the people of our live stream about the same old stuff, and I keep saying I hate guys when I say and
Yeah.
Liz over here tries to remind me. She's like, Michael, you're saying again and so when I rewatch the streams, I'm like, gosh dang it, here I go again.
That's right. Okay.
Also, Georgia, real quick, with one of our old videos, and I could be wrong, but when we ran into the couple, the older couple, I believe he was sitting on a chair like that.
I don't think so. I'd have to go back and look at the footage, but I was pretty
I
sure
can't
it was like
remember,
a normal camp chair. Like it wasn't one of those.
which would make sense.
It was like the fourfold with the legs. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
I
beaching.
don't
Somebody's
remember.
beaching.
Yeah.
Beaching
Yeah, that chair
chair.
was, did you show him the photos? Is that what you're doing?
No, dude, I was trying to get him and I couldn't get him. I'm having issues on my side. So I showed him a photo through the phone. Through the camera.
Okay. Yeah, I might be able to get him on there.
Because yeah,
It's no big deal. We can do a slideshow and post it up later. But did you get to talk to them about that Tyler thing, whatever the item was that
I was mentioning it. I said I couldn't really. I called it a fridge. I said I don't think it was a fridge, but I don't know. You know, I told him it was really, really old, and I thought it was a truck.
What was the place in Michigan?
Tyler, Niles, Michigan. I can't believe I remembered that. Don't worry, I'm not eating.
They got. It's a car dealership.
What?
Yeah, Tyler Automotive within that. It's Tyler Automotive. It's in. There's Tyler Chrysler, Tyler Jeep dealer, Tyler used cars, Tyler's automotives. So everything seems to be automotive based, which might go towards what we originally thought it was.
Like a truck?
Hold on.
What are the odds?
Well, Tyler is also refrigeration equipment.
Old style, right? Like lead?
Well, they still make refrigerators, so it's hard to.
Kind of reminded of like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
That yeah, like that old fridge.
Yeah, something like that. And
I don't think it's a car part. The thing is, it looked like one of those glass refrigerators, and it was about the size of an old school jukebox,
yeah,
and retro design. So I'm thinking 50s, maybe.
yeah,
I mean, we could be looking at 60s, but I'm thinking somewhere in the 50s, just off the design. But it could have been like a throwback design and been older.
yeah, dude, that was actually really cool. And I was telling them that was towards the end of our adventure, as we
Yeah,
were getting ready to turn back. I was like, "Yo, man, you see that thing?" And we checked it out. There was also a big old bundle of barbed wire,
yeah.
and then we also found some other metal objects still on the hill where the mudslide, was by, but we couldn't really. There was no way for us to check it out. Oh, you need me fixing
No, my phone.
taxes.
No, mine.
Yeah.
No, your phone's still charging.
Yes, I know.
What are you doing with taxes? Are you trying to file for taxes?
Tyler Refrigeration in Niles, Michigan. I found some stuff.
No, I want to watch mine.
Here, I'll show you. Actually, I need to find out
I
where
want to
those.
find them on Wiki.
T-Pass, I need you to take over for a second.
Okay. So, anyways, my update is I finally have a chance.
Hey.
I'm finally free. I'm looking into the Tyler's refrigeration stuff. I guess what I can do is, as long as Michael does it really quick, is if I share my screen, if he will let me play the video, I will try and share it here real quick. One sec, man. I'll hook you up. Okay, you're muted, by the way, Michael. Anyways, as we're coming up, and I'm sorry for some of the water. We're using a underwater camera with the GoPro, like a case, but you can see this thing up in the trees. I can't really tell what it is. At beginning, it looks like the rear of a vehicle, like a fender. The closer we get up and we start looking at this thing, that little emblem right there, that's where it says Tyler, and it says Niles, Michigan. Now, looking in that thing, it looks like a small refrigerator, and it's got this door off to the right side of it. It's harder to see right now, but it had a spot for like a glass pane. So I'm pretty certain, yeah, right there, Tyler's, Niles, Michigan. So it's like Tyler's Refrigeration, which I just looked them up on Yelp. They exist. But we're looking into this thing. We're gonna find out what it is. But it looks like it's been shot with a shotgun right there.
What in the world are you doing, Bear?
It's been crushed by trees. Looks like it's been shot by shotguns. I found them on Yelp, Michael. I found Tyler's Refrigeration on Yelp. And people report that this location is closed.
Yeah, guys, this is footage from the day, man. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, wow. In 2009, Tyler's Refrigeration closed. That's when they shut down. I need to find them on Wiki, where we can actually find their history.
Dude, that is cool though, because one of those refrigerators somehow was in Delphi by that path.
Yeah. What are the chances?
Yeah, man, that is actually very neat. And there was other metal objects that we literally couldn't get to because we didn't have equipment to at the time. Yeah, man, look at that. It was so cool that it still had the. I'm gonna call it the medallion, I guess. The name of it just sitting there. So, and underneath of it, there's also some type of metal pail. Wasn't it like some sort of pail, I believe, or
Yeah, so it looked like a galvanized steel pail, like a 2.5 gallon. Yeah, it was small. They're not even on Wiki, bro. I don't even know where we'd find out information on this company.
So that's neat. It's crazy, but and then Tristan, as you see, he's also pointing at that was a metal sheet, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was a sheet of metal, thin metal, like aluminum. It looked like aluminum to me. Man, it's a bummer that we can't find Tyler's refrigeration on Wiki. Okay, maybe next time. Yep. So I don't think there's any more on that clip.
Yeah, that was I think us just kind of wrapping it up.
This is us getting up on the metal and seeing that from there we could see it was like just aluminum. But like he was saying, this water is so clear. And I'm sorry, we dunked it and we don't wipe the lens. That's a habit we need to get in. I noticed.
Yeah, I was getting ready
on
to
all the new stuff. If we need to wipe our lenses as we come back up, because it's like sticking to the lens. So.
And actually, right when that ended, as we started walking back, that's actually when we found the
bone.
Yep.
Did you get a watch? I didn't get to hear what you said about the bone. How far?
I pretty much was explaining how we found it, and then it was either a cow or pig, but we can't actually determine out of which one it is.
So I can say, and here, let me go ahead and just do. Let me just go
what
ahead.
What are you doing? This. Are you all right? What happened? Okay.
So,
hang on, give me a second. Someone needs help. Did you poop yourself?
Yeah. So, now here's the
Somebody
thing.
Somebody has a bathroom issue. Hang on.
Are you getting it handled?
Oh yeah. Somebody give me the power washer. This is a mess.
Ah, geez. Okay, maybe I should focus on something different. Anyhow, the piece of bone that we found, it is a lumbar section vertebrae of definitely an animal. It is not human. I mean, when I hold it in my palm, here's my palm, right? This thing spans my whole palm. Human vertebrae are not that big. Okay, that's big.
All right. Sorry, I mean,
Tristan. Just look at the hole there. Like I said, that is not human. Obviously. I got like standard size. Like here's a condenser mic. Like I got standard size hands, and yeah, this is so lumbar spine. That's my guess. And off of the design, I'm thinking pig, but off the size, it could be a cow. It's pretty big. All right.
And I was telling them that it was actually we got lucky on how we found that. Really, it was just.
Well, we thought at first it looked like metal. It looked like rusted metal, and I thought it was like an anchor tie off on a boat. That's what I thought it was. Like it came right off a kayak or something. I keep it in a bag because I don't trust this thing, man. It was so weird carrying it in my drawstring bag, dude. It like kept touching me, and I was like, ugh. I had goosebumps, man. But yeah, it was epic for sure. And then, did you tell them about us up on the spot where you farted?
No, do you have that?
So I don't have a way
to. I did tell them we were around the crime scene area and looking at it and trying to just kind of. Like I was telling them, like trying to like imagine how it was, but I said it was, it's difficult because we weren't there the day it happened. I said if we were detectives and we saw how everything was, it'd be so much easier.
Yeah, so it's hard. I don't think I can hear it.
Oh, that's great.
I can't hear it with you. But I have footage of us walking up in the woods and then being squatted for like 3 minutes, hiding in the woods.
And I was, guys, when we have these suits on and it's like 90 degrees, it's very, very hot. I mean, very hot. Got to stay hydrated because if not, you can put yourself in a bad situation.
You hear that big boom?
Right now, wait, what was that?
I think it was a mortar, like a firework.
Oh, it's not me, man.
I know it ain't you. But yeah, it's out here in the Berg. So I don't think. Did you have any footage that you wanted me to show? For your GoPro, I don't think you actually had anything.
I didn't. I didn't have a whole lot, only
Because the
because
only good spot we had was way downstream.
yes, and I was telling him, I said the water was very, very clean, so it was.
Okay, so
It,
it's clean, but not only is it clean, but like
I needed that. Where'd that go?
I'll hook you up with this. Let me show this. Not only is it clean, but there's certain spots where it's actually pretty fast too.
Yes.
So here I got this clip for you to put up on there.
Ooh, okay.
So you say deer. See, I'm iffy. It's a bulky lumber. Like I mean, deer are normally a little skinnier. I mean, I guess it could be like a big buck. I mean, it's possible. Is it not letting you do it?
in a second, that I was trying to get a picture up, and it posted a video just because all of it's the same. There it is. There it is. I got it.
So now some of this water actually moves pretty quick. So there's a couple of these currents throughout that, I mean, are just they hammer you coming down the stream, and
Yes.
it definitely messes up with your footing. So for us, luckily it was low enough that we were able to walk up on the side here. Yeah, it's definitely fireworks. Um, but if it's any higher than that, you know, it's kind of rapid water coming through there. So you got to be pretty careful coming through for sure. But I don't think I have very many more pieces of footage, except for I think of me and you in the. Oh, do you want to show them the statue one?
Yes. Show them the Navy SEAL.
Okay, yeah, we'll play the whole thing.
This is
So I do like the theory of the deer. Man, maybe you see I hunt deer. So next time we kill one, which will be within the next few months, I might compare the vertebrae. Because we got some big bucks out here, so I'd have to look. So this is 17 minutes long. We're not waiting through all 17 minutes. Let's fast forward to us coming up.
and this is the house that I was talking about
So, yeah.
earlier.
So we've seen the house from the shoreline, and so obviously we're walking up, and I don't know if it was just because I was in front of you more or because I know I just had a better eye at the time, but I was seeing like a couple things. I was like, "Oh, you see this? You see that?" And the statue was the thing that like I really pointed out. And I was like, "Dude, what is up with this?" So
It was creepy.
yeah, I was, and Michael just decided to go all wild with it, and he ran up into their yard and looked at it. And from where I was at, I was thinking maybe it's like a Pope statue because it looked like an old man in a robe. So I was thinking like a Pope man, like a Pope on that
Yeah, man. There
sandbar.
was three of them, two, and they were placed there at just very weird ways on how they had them placed. One was facing the house. A woman's statue was facing kind of like our way, and
Towards
then
the river, yeah.
yeah, and then there was another statue that was yeah. I mean, it was just the house kind of has that old vibe. It looks really nice, but it was like, man, why would they put those there?
This is me pointing out the statue, and he can't see it yet. And that's when I finally show. He finally gets up here, and he gets to see it. And then he goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, it looks like a Pope from where I'm at. Are you going in?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." Their windows are open. We see a ladder here in a sec. So she commented, and the beaten path, I'd say there's paths all over the place, because of the deer traffic out there. Like,
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
we took deer trails through the majority of our spots that we were coming in and out of. But you talk about that sandbar right where we're at, the sandbar that we're at right here, where we're at on this point. I disagree. The one where the rapids were, I mean, me and you were talking about it. The rapids is more likely that little spot where you remember that big pile of rocks with grass that we said that he would have had him cross over at.
yeah.
I could see that for sure. But the bar over where we're at right now, in this area we're at beside the house, I wouldn't think so, because you in February you would see this, you would see the house.
Oh yeah,
This house would be
and
clearly obvious.
he has. If they believe they died when they were on the other side of the river, and he sees this house, he has to manage not only these two girls, but making sure nobody sees him.
Or hears, because
Yes,
once you get into the act of murdering, it's not a quiet matter. It's probably a loud one if I was making an assumption.
and Tristan, you actually said something to me as we were there about what? Oh shoot, we said it was a weekday, so they could have been at work.
So he could have bet on that. He could have bet on them being at work because it was a weekday. So yeah, he definitely could have. And not only was it a weekday, but it was at a time where people are generally working.
Yes.
So here, I gotta mute real quick.
Right, so basically, we're pointing at the statues. Tristan's gonna hug back, and I'm gonna Navy SEAL this. Right up in the second tree that you guys see. I'm actually
I'll be
going
right
to
back.
try to hug
my dog.
All right, you're good, man.
Right back.
So this is, we're literally discussing. Okay, Michael, you should go up there. And while you see my hand on my camera, is I'm trying to adjust it to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm seeing, which actually I like. I like how it is. And that tree right there that we're looking at right now, that's the tree that I actually slowly sneak up to and try to hide my body behind it, which if somebody was in that house, they would definitely see me for sure.
Well, only if they're looking out the window. Yeah, they wouldn't see you unless they were looking out the window.
I love that house.
But the window.
I want to let it. I want to buy it.
Let's beacon it.
I mean, I know. I was telling you that once Ron Logan has goes, I was going to take his house. But I don't know. I really like this one.
Let's go.
All right, guys. This is me telling myself I'm committed to do this. All right, but really, I'm like, man, this is a bad idea. But guess what?
Yeah. What? Let's get Carol. Let's view map. I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna see who owns this stuff.
Yeah, look at that Navy SEAL right there. So there's the other statue to the right. Oh wait, no, that might be a tree. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, you definitely have a statue right there.
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely a statue.
And there's the other one, and then there's actually another one, a female one that is very difficult to see. That's facing also the river. The river kind of at us. Oh, now you can see it actually. So basically, I'm kind of looking at the windows right now. Like, okay, if somebody sees me, they're definitely going to come out yelling, possibly trying to shoot me. And it's a male figure, like just kind of in a robe, but he has a baby. He's holding a baby. And basically, this is just me telling Tristan, dude, this is weird. And then we skedaddle. There.
Okay, so I think I found it. I have the report here. I need to see the. I'm not going to name drop them. I feel like that's probably not the proper way of doing that, eh?
And this is just when we were heading up, guys. Just trying to think of all the possibilities on how we think this played out. And we were ruling out places, like saying, okay, like Tristan said, man, this guy would see this house. I mean, he'd be crazy if this is where he, decided to go.
Yeah. You would think he'd seen the house for sure. So what's weird is that normally whenever you click report, is that it shows you like a picture of the front of the building. It doesn't even do that on this one. There is no. picture of the building on Beacon at all.
That's crazy. And yes, Georgia, the house is very close to the water. It's actually a very big house too. It's very, very big.
Oh my. Transfers. Looks like purchased. No, it's transfer. Hold on. Change ownership.
He's getting information on it.
I am. I'm deep diving them. I want to see what their assessment is. So the assessment for 2021 was 213,000. It's not too bad for where it's at.
Yeah, man, it's one of those. I mean, if you really want to be out in the middle of the woods and just kind of relax, that's definitely the house.
Looks like it was purchased in 1996 by the current, by the family of the current residents. 1996, history back to 1963, which would be. So this is a house built possibly in 1963, Michael. 1980, they did a reno. Yeah, so 1963 looks like a date of them building it. At least that's as far back as I can look. Okay. You still there?
Yeah, man. Good? I'm still here. Just even though I lived, it's just always neat watching. It's just like it's fantastic. Just fantastic.
Yep. So that's if that went that far. So that's actually pretty far from the bridge, if I can let you know that. Clearly, get yourself in the killer's headspace. Here's where we found an inner tube right here.
Yeah, I told him I think that was the only thing we found on that side.
I think you're right. I think we may have found like pot on that side too.
I did forget about that. That little
small pot, but it was busted to crap before we even got there. But if you get yourself in like the killer's headspace, even if he knew the area, he's gonna want to, or even if he didn't know the area, he's gonna want to take him into into a secluded area. So you're not gonna want to keep around the bridge. You're gonna make him walk some distance. So that's why we came out this way. And you're not gonna walk him closer to Delphi, so you're not going down the other stream because that goes into Delphi. And when you see houses, you're not gonna want to be around the houses. So I think he was staying on that, he wanted to be on that side. So he made him cross the river once he's seen that house up in the woods.
Yeah, so you should be just reaching, just double checking, guys. Every little thing that we thought maybe it was metal or something, we always are like, oh, hey, yeah, let's see what this is. Yeah,
anything of possible significance. I mean, we even found sticks that looked like spears that Michael would pull up and be like, man, what do you think about this? I'd be like, I don't know, man. That looks like it's just natural, but and you gotta still use common sense, because the only reason this guy got away is because he was using common sense. The people that aren't using common sense are the ones that are getting caught. So you still got to use common sense. He's probably not threatening them with a stick. Is a stick going to stop these girls from running off? Probably not. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So, I mean, a machete? Yeah, maybe that's a whole different story. You know what I mean? So I don't blame him. But like a knife, a pot, you think even just like a knife, chuck it in the river, man, it could be underneath all that silt. So we need to get out there with metal detectors at some point here soon, and dunk it, man. We gotta look.
Yeah, because there's
it's a lot of area to cover. We're talking a full day, and possibly we're possibly looking at 2 days, because we could check the upside of the river, find nothing, and by the time we get to the downside of the river, find something. So we're checking both, within the whole vicinity of where he was, because the story normally goes you find a river, you know, and you head upstream, you're eventually going to find a road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if, his escape route was walking the river even further, I mean, where does that even go? Like, I Google Maps this junk. Maps. Let's see, because, I think at one point it connects into the Eel River. So
Which we know that really well.
we do know about the Eel River pretty well. That would be no lie, big man.
Yep, we know it very, very well.
There's Logansport. Then you take 25, Delphi. So, obviously, if you follow this, Deer Creek, I mean, it goes far, but it comes up near 216 and the cemetery, or a cemetery. That's a whole different cemetery.
That's the opening that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And then where the rocks are, that there used to be
left,
water there.
Yeah. So the water was higher than what it was today when the murders happened, but not by much. So we're not talking about a huge difference.
And even the dry spots where water used to be, very clean. I think, what was it? Towards downstream, you found the oh man, what are those wheels called?
Caster. It was like casters. Hey. Jeez, hold on.
Yeah, caster wheel. Out of all the dried spots that we walked on and looked, the only thing we actually found was a caster wheel. The rest of them were very clean. It was kind of shocking, really. It was like, man. Like I said, we've been to a lot of creeks and rivers, and we've found a lot of stuff, but this one,
Oh yeah, it was different.
it was.
So, do you want the clip now playing of us walking back towards the bridge from where we just were? Oh yeah, do you need it? Because at the end we have Anthony in a hoodie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Pretty much the whole point of this stream was to, put that stuff out. Hold on. What's up? Who's that for? No.
So right now we're actually standing on a dry spot, and where the allergy is, right over here, no water really has been hitting that right now, and it's kind of a bummer. So it's a drought, really, man. It needs water. It needs a lot of water, definitely, but also a lot easier to walk on. That's for sure. Check in. Great, guys. It was a really fun day. It was a really, really fun day. Delicious. Paranormal. Whoa. Man, I've been to a few locations with some paranormal activity. Three Rivers, Michigan, guys, or hospital. Check that place out. Definitely wear a respirator because the asbestos in it's horrible.
Are you talking about the Three Rivers?
Three Rivers? Yeah, Life After Life Paranormal podcast. Talking to George over here, and so I was like, "Hey, man, Three Rivers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't go to Dogface Bridge.
Hey,
It's nothing."
you let me look see what I have because I might have some Three River stuff sitting on here.
Oh wait, hey man,
Yeah.
see, good thing there's no. Oh wait, that's not even the right video. Good thing there is no audio on that, man. You don't want to hear that. That was a bullfrog, man. I'm telling you, it was a bullfrog.
I don't think I picked it up, but if it did, oh, it was raunchy. That is pretty
Definitely a gag reel right there, man.
So I may have a way to make it where it shares audio that we'll try here in a sec. But you want me to try and throw up a what you call it? A Three Rivers scene. Here, I can fast forward this, kind of let them get the
Yeah,
idea.
guys. So basically, we're on land, just feeling it out.
This is us running back because you guys can't hear it. I can right now. Anthony screams at the top of his lungs.
Yes.
And so we're flipping out. We're running back. And it was like a someone's killing me kind of scream. Like it was not amusing at all. But we did take a break and point out something.
Yeah, we did. I actually, you can see me put my hand up. So I'm putting my hand up as, hey, like we recognize that you're yelling.
Yeah. Well, and we were so hot. These suits are so hot if you're not in the water. So we're like sloshing water up on our chest to stay cool because it's hot.
Yes, very hot.
Yeah. But yeah, the longer you're in the sun, the hotter it is. It's
And also, guys, the water that's in our suits now, it's very warm.
yeah, it's like boiling. Like the
Yes.
stuff in my boots were like steaming when I poured them out on the ground when we left.
Yes,
So,
it's our body temperature,
all the heat. Yeah.
and then we got the sun baking our black suits. So
yeah.
it's nice when you get in that deep water. That's kind of cool because it's just
Which there was so much going towards towards the town that was just so deep that I want to check out. I wanted to get down deep in there when the water's low. Like here we're low. Like here we're low, like I don't know, a foot low. So if we could, yeah, we're still trying to catch up, and Anthony's yelling, and we're over here throwing rocks.
Yes, we did film downstream as well. Oh wait, did we film? No, we didn't film downstream.
Yeah, we did. The downstream, which is towards Delphi, is the two things we found: the vertebrae and the fridge. Everything upstream, it was empty. There was like nothing.
Yeah.
We went all the way up to the house, which was half mile, at least half mile up to the house, walking the river, which was a lot. And here's this big fish. I don't know if your camera catches it. Here you're gonna throw something at it. Try this out. I wonder how good it comes through.
That's what
the thing is huge.
Yeah, and it swims away. We did see it. Yeah. Awesome.
That thing was huge. I didn't even see it, and I'm over and you guys can't hear the audio, but I can. I'm over here yelling, "It's a barracuda!" Oh man, yeah. And Anthony, screamed one time and hasn't responded to any of our communications. So we're like, let's pick it up a little bit. So we start moving forward. But yeah, we started off running and realized if it was that big of a deal, he would yell again, maybe.
Yeah, especially with us being this close.
Yeah. See, we had a sketchy situation, so I'll say it out loud right now. We left our bags on the rock formation that we started off at the beginning, and we went way downstream, like half a mile. And, I'm down there and I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, crap, none of the other guys will buy our bags. And, and then I remember what I left in my bag is we had
So
a
right now,
firearm.
Georgia,
device.
we're actually coming back from being upstream, and the bridge is actually now right in front of us, and we're heading towards Anthony and Liz, which are kind of downstream.
Yeah, so we're going downstream, and I think the downstream theory is definite. Because there's spots downstream that are so shallow that if clothing was carried, it got caught down there. But here, you're gonna see this kid. We're burning up. Me and Michael are dying. Okay.
And it's deep right there, so we're cooling off.
Yeah. We're chilling because we can see him. You can see the guys in the orange. Here's the problem. One of these kids is wearing a hoodie and sweat shorts or sweatpants. Wearing a hoodie. It's like the middle of summer, man. But yeah, Georgina, I think downstream, there's a couple good spots for us to hit where we need to metal detect, I think.
Oh, I also forgot. I don't think I mentioned. I did mention the bugs, but we did also find a blue barrel, which was also downstream.
Oh, did you mention like the worm thing?
Yes, I told him it was very.
We didn't record
creepy.
that, did we? Because we hadn't even put cameras on yet.
No, Liz did have a photo, but it really wasn't that good, so she went ahead and got rid of it.
Of what?
The weird.
This is when you broke your ankle, or almost broke your ankle. You twisted
Well,
it.
it was really good. It was a really good photo, but I deleted it because it creeped me out.
Yeah, we're like trying to stay in the water because it's hot, and we're finally at a point to cool off.
And we're also having a discussion with Anthony, and like you guys can't hear the audio, but Tristan can. He's lying right now, right to our faces, everybody.
Yeah, he's telling us that he wasn't the one who screamed and all this stuff. Yeah, so I think, anything that bridge guy dropped, I think more specifically anything that he threw. If it was a knife or something and you chuck it down the creek, they're probably not going to find it. And as the silt comes in, it's going to cover it up. So like I said, there's some silty spots where it was silty and mucky that we need to detect. And me and Mike were pointing them out. We know where they're at. We have good mental notes. So we know where to go when we go back, when it comes down to the detecting stuff. But right now it's just a matter of getting the equipment, unfortunately, which I think if we're looking at our track, we're probably going to be looking at spring being the metal detecting time. We have a couple trips already planned for spring.
And we want a good one, guys. We don't want to buy some.
We want to do it right. Yeah.
Cheap metal detector. We actually really want to invest our money in a very good one that we know is going to work very well underwater, and we're going to get the best positive results out of it.
And we actually got a guy that is hooking us up with a model that he knows about, and it is. Let me find his YouTube. But I know him personally, and he's got a metal detector, a Garrett AP Pro, and his channel is Compound Outdoors. And I think I can try this here. I might be able to share my screen with you, Michael, so that they can see it, so they can see who this guy is, because this guy helping us out. I promise you. So
I'm gonna add him to the stream. Bingo, baby.
Yep. So right there,
It's kind of hard to see his name, man. Maybe it's just my end, but it's very difficult to see his name. It's kind of like, there we go. Yeah.
So Compound Outdoors, great guy. Definitely. He's got some decent. Let's go to his videos. He has a lot of metal detecting stuff, and he searches some rivers, a lot of Civil War sites. I don't know what camera he uses. He does have like a drone, just like you have. I don't know what he uses for things, but he's got a bunch of cool spots. Metal detects for coins, all kinds of really cool things. But he's hooking us up with like the model that he knows about. Basically. I mean, pretty much the only reason I say he's gonna stop is because we watched his videos and I've seen what he used and he mentions it, and so I went from there. So I think, yeah, that I can remove from. There we go. Okay. I think somewhere in there as well, when I do that, I can share system audio. Okay. Be careful sharing audio. Other participants can. Can you hear yourself, Mike, when you talk?
No. Wait,
You
I haven't
hear
added
yourself?
it yet. Wait, is that what you just put up, or did you
No,
send
hold
me?
on, hold on. So that should, don't put that up yet, but that should allow audio to play through on
All right.
this. Can you hear anything?
Hang on.
I'm seeing someone playing.
Oh, I hear it.
I'm still investigating the news.
It's hard to hear. This is Cora's video, but this is us coming up on those kids. This is at Three Rivers, by the way.
Three Rivers Hospital, guys.
Yeah.
So basically, I decided to have a little a little entertainment.
Do you know if anybody's out there by chance?
And
So I'm
this camera
talking-
person ain't got quite the skills. This was like her first time ever recording.
I'm from Indiana.
But Michael's right here. Michael's the one right up here.
I actually scared the crap out of him, man. I popped my head up and had my eyes real wide, and I freaked him out.
Yeah.
But
Those kids from Three Rivers.
so now Michael's on his way. This is us going up the steps. This is us coming from the basement. And they're asking if someone hears that. And in a second, she should
Really?
zoom around and look at me, I
Someone's up there.
think.
Hello?
Wasn't it like a thump? The
Because
kids
you
talk about a
say,
homeless person.
you say, oh, it's Tristan.
Hey, they said they saw someone up there.
Oh, so maybe it's not her footage that catches it. Maybe it's Mikey's. Yeah, let's pull this up.
Man, look at the shots of my calves, man. That's a nice shot right there.
That is a nice shot. Let's keep it. Let's just keep that still. Let's just leave it right there.
No, that was.
So it would have had to have been Mikey's. Here's the
Yeah,
full.
yeah.
You're on.
This
Hi.
is a lot louder.
What is up, YouTube? I said, what?
And this is not as good audio. I mean, not as good video. It's very grainy.
Yeah, guys.
Was
but
it?
this
It was
is-
coming up from the basement the first time, right?
Yeah, but guys, this is what Three Rivers, the hospital now looks like, guys. It's
Oh, right
in
here.
very rough shape.
Out there by chance?
This is to do with the kids again. Like I said,
Is
really
there someone
grainy.
out here?
It don't look too bad on the stream, but it does
Yeah, we're from
definitely over
Indiana.
here on
We're
my
just
end.
YouTubers, but we've been hearing noises out there. We didn't know that was you guys. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, watch it. You don't want to breathe this stuff in. It ain't good for you.
But they're looking down. I'm down underneath this thing. You can hear this, right?
Yeah, man, I can hear it.
All right, good.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Very cute.
This hospital is crazy.
Really?
Getting to explore.
Someone's up there. Hello?
Yes, it was. It was
That's
very fun, but very,
Like-
like I said, guys, the hospital is in very rough condition. We're literally walking on.
Y'all,
Hey, they said
y'all,
they saw someone up there.
y'all tripping. I love when I say that. I was like, that ain't me. Y'all tripping.
Oh, you want to go these stairs?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because you're all like, and maybe I can pick up the audio again.
Hello?
Is there someone around here?
Nah.
There. Up there. Hello?
Here, right here, listen. I think this is when you say it.
That's Tristan.
Alright, let's go.
Tristan, I know down here.
Y'all tripping.
Y'all tripping.
Oh my god.
So we literally heard a thump, guys. Literally, that's what we did. We heard a thump, and they said they saw somebody, and we actually, I don't know if the video here, I actually go up there.
We
pretty
do.
quickly.
Well, I'm muting. I'm pulling the audio down because you say something that shouldn't have been said over camera, and then I come up there in the front with you, and then me and you go up the front.
And there was, well, I didn't see anybody.
Yeah. I think you say something like, "I need some extra firepower," and the kids are still out the window. I was like, "Yo, let's not say that out loud." Oh man. Here's us.
Please let yourself be known.
He said that they still let us know.
Please let yourself be known. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this brings back fun memories. It really does.
This was a year ago. Like over a year ago. Right, I'm over here talking to these kids. Yeah, and I'm like, come on, who was it that was watching for us? Was it
Austin.
Austin? And I'm like, dude, we literally just had people spot us. What are you doing? We're all clear. They already found it.
Shots and we scared them. I did. I think I got it live too.
Oh my god. See.
Anybody up here?
Lesson to be learned: make sure you have a spotter.
Yeah, who's really good.
Who knows what they're doing? Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming that. Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
I figured
that was actually a
I figured
sneak
out the
peek.
audio
That
thing,
was
though.
a special sneak peek, guys. That was actually really cool.
So I think the plan for that one is to come out in on Halloween or the weekend of Halloween.
Yeah, the
a
special Halloween.
Which I still have to finish editing that. I'm about 50% done with it, maybe.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
I'm pretty much leaving out half of Cora's stuff because the only thing that's nice about it is that you can see that, but the problem is she never points it at anything important. So yeah, you can see in the dark, but the only thing we see is a door or a floor. So yeah.
But guys, that was that. The videos that you saw of like Delphi, that is what we did today.
Yeah,
It was
that was pretty fun.
it was, and congrats for people in the Delphi area or Deer Creek being clean. I mean, it was
the cleanest river we've been to.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It is about the Delphi murder. Well, no. This is like an update of what we did today. Originally, we did a Delphi trip today, and we were just updating them. But Michael brought up the Three Rivers, and I had all the footage here, so I just went ahead and played some of it. But if you'd like to look into that stuff, we'll hook you up with some footage.
That's right. The places that we go to, like it says it's like paranormal, but a lot of times, it's been abandoned, so we'll go to it, and the hospital itself does have those vibes all over the place. It's pretty insane. There's actually another spot. I don't think you have footage. Maybe you do, of the school that you have to go to, the prep school.
Okay, yeah. I think I do
You
have that.
gotta go out there. The only problem
It's got to be deep, though. It's got to be deep.
The only
footage.
problem with the prep school is, guys, it's very difficult to kind of film it because the inappropriate graffiti is all over the place, and it's very difficult just because it's pretty bad graffiti. But it's one of those places where it's like, oh wow, it's cool, but also has those really creepy vibes to it.
So are you talking about the school where you and Jacob get in?
Yeah. Hey, do you have the picture of like the burnt dog or whatever the heck that was?
No, I got rid of that. I did not want to keep that.
Okay. Okay.
What I do have is the video of us going in there.
Yes,
want
guys.
that.
The prep school. When me and Jacob first got in, we definitely knew we were getting ourselves into something crazy just for what we found on the floor.
Yeah,
But-
I sent it to you. You can put it on. We can fast forward to you getting in. We can fast forward to you getting in there.
Here we go.
And I got audio for this setup.
Earlier.
And this video never came out, technically.
Now we are in a small little town.
I can't even remember the name of the town.
Point by Cedar Lake, and it's an abandoned prep school. There's people sitting there watching us.
Yeah, your camera people wasn't. We've had some bad camera people over the years. That's for
Right.
sure.
We're gonna try to make this
Everybody's got their own talent.
quick as we can.
Because we're not.
Okay, fast forward this. You don't need to see you walking the whole way. But anyways, they end up finding a way in, but they concrete the door shut, didn't they?
Yeah, they even the basement. The basement is literally they pretty much did not want anybody to get in here.
We're not gonna be able to get in that way.
But somehow you guys managed to get in.
That's right.
Yeah. Whoa.
So this is like kind of like I don't know, the maintenance garage maybe.
Make it in.
Okay, so now all of a sudden you guys got in. We won't specify. Oh, is this gonna have you climbing in the window?
Did you get the picture for Liz?
No, I was gonna get it.
All right.
We did not break anything.
This is- So, yeah, that was like a road. It was more like a drive
yo,
leading up to the school.
T-Pad.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get a community guidelines strike, bro.
Definitely, guys. Also, right on the floor where I am is the animal. I'll let you guys decide.
That's on camera.
Tell you what.
Fast, you can edit that one out.
Yeah, fast forward, Michael.
Richard did not edit out. Guys, that was actually what we actually first came into. It was, like I said, this place was very, just from the graffiti and what we saw, it was like, man, uncomfortable, definitely.
I'll go that way in a sec.
I'll fast forward some, but here's
We'll go upstairs first.
where everything got weird.
Oh,
Was
very
the
weird.
basement.
Weird.
You guys go upstairs, but you guys. Oh, this is cool too. The view. You
Hey,
guys
do you have the
get
one
in.
footage of where I go in a room? I actually went in a room and I said something to Jacob. I said, dude, I don't like being in here. The smell was so bad.
Pretty much the whole building smelled bad, is what I have heard.
I mean, it was just.
Some graffiti art's like cool.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that it was. Yeah, we know it was a dog, but it was in rough shape, obviously. Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah, this is why it never got. They got on the roof. This is why it never went onto YouTube, is because I'm not censoring all that, and I don't feel like.
All right, we're going back down. Watch your head.
I mean, basically, I'd have to blur out the whole
Yeah,
screen.
that was the first one we got to.
This is you guys coming down towards the basement. Don't you hear a noise down there?
Yes, Jacob heard it at first, and I didn't. So we continued, and then I hear it with my ears. And the basement, guys, it's pitch dark because they concreted the windows. We heard that something was down there, and we weren't sticking around to find out what it was. Yeah, I think that's when Jacob's telling me, hey, I have those shoes still. Well, at least one of them. I found it in my storage.
I just turned off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Jacob telling me that he thought he heard something.
Yeah,
And now I'm kind of checking. Oh my gosh. You see the staring defense?
Yeah. Dude, it's all over.
Oh my gosh. That's
blurry.
crazy.
I'll put the window down there.
Jacob gets all scared, loses focus. I mean, he was like shaking. Look at the camera.
he's scared.
And this thing has like a stabilize feature. Like it shouldn't be doing that. So he's like really not having it.
Alright.
And this guy is like, no, I'm out.
Yeah, that's when I hear it, and I was like, nope.
And you guys decide it's pretty much time to book it. And Jacob has no clue where he's at in the building. So luckily Michael actually knows what room they're in. But that's like Jacob's fatal flaw. Is I think every building we've been in, he ends up getting turned around or lost.
Yeah.
But covered in graffiti. Like to no limit. And none of it's like, PG-13. It's all like rated R.
Yeah, it's definitely, man.
And then don't forget to give us this picture.
And there was other buildings at one point in time, but no longer there.
You Pastor, you're gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Yeah, no, that's I'm not gonna. Cause I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I'm
You want
not
to get the
editing
picture
it.
real quick?
All right.
Whew, man. Just you showing me that, man, it makes me just want to go back.
I'm glad I keep all this footage for whenever you ask it. I've
It's
got you
just-
on the spot, bro.
It's just fantastic, guys.
It is.
It's just.
I don't want to. I mean, it's a cool building, but just off the fact of the crap that you guys encountered in there, I don't feel like going.
Man,
Like it'd be cool to see.
It's bad. It's the outside, really. The inside, it's pretty much it's been gutted out. It's been busted. So, but just looking at it out the outside, just seeing how it looks on the outside, is like,
pretty
oh
cool.
man, that is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, Georgina, we're pretty sure someone was down there, either an animal or a human. And we had a few plans to go back there not long after it happened and flush them out, if I recall.
Yeah.
There are some specialty fireworks that we got a hold of, and we were going to toss a bunch of fireworks in the basement.
But we were also afraid with how old the foundation was and the type of special fireworks we were using that.
There could be some serious damage.
Yeah. So it was.
So we
scrapped it.
yeah, we haven't been back. That was 2 years ago, a year ago,
Yeah, man.
a little over a year ago.
We scrapped that idea. We're like, this would be cool, but no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, let me see. When was this made? This was May of 2020. Yep. Yeah, that's old.
Oh man.
All right, what else you got?
Well,
I mean, we didn't really have much for Delphi. Obviously, we had the
no, but we did want to let you guys know that we did go and kind of show you guys what we had because we, like Tristan said, we didn't have enough to actually do
make a full video, but we had enough to walk you guys through. Yeah, no, we don't need a collapsing building. That's exactly correct. But, clearly not human. I mean, come on, use common sense. Don't get mad at us. I took it because I got some people that work with that stuff. And there's and what's crazy is there's cat. I don't think you can see on a camera. Maybe if I get really close. Maybe not. But there's hair on the inside. It looks like white cow hair. It's got the curlies in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm betting it's a cow. Look how big it is. Look at
Now,
that.
how
That's
did
my-
it get there? I have no idea, and we're never gonna know. But we did find it. That's for sure.
We did, but when Michael picked it up and he goes, "Hey, it's a bone," I was like, that's a big bone. Yeah. But it's a lumbar section. I know that. So it's the part right below your ribs, where your ribs end. So not quite the tailbone, not quite the ribs. Yeah, I'd like to know how old too. I mean, it's got buildup around it. I mean, gotta be 10 years old, you say? I'm only just with the buildup around it. It looks like the kind of skeletons you find buried underground after 10 years. So, and since there's not much left except for a little bit hair left, I'd say it's probably killed by something, eaten by a coyote, and dragged through the water. That's my guess. I mean, there's some cattle farms out there too. Or there is cattle farms that we needed to trespass on for sure. It was River Ridge.
Oh,
we should have, because that's where the bunkers were, man.
River Ridge, guys.
River Ridge. Did you tell them about Monument City? About that was the original plan?
No, I didn't. I did not tell them about Monument City. I just told them something along the lines is we had, I can't remember, an issue or something, and then we got back on track.
Basically, we could have died. No, we walked up on people that had guns,
Shotguns.
So we changed our strategy and we went straight to Delphi
Yeah, we're like,
because that place is safer than when we were.
yeah, for sure. It was like, yeah, we're gonna go to Delphi. This is yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Montessori bad, and now where we're at with it, we can't go until spring because it's got like a hunting preserve on it. So
Hey, you know what though? You know what I thought of earlier, and Liz was trying to tell me, and I just was not listening. So
Can I watch this?
what's what are you watching them take a bot fly out of a kitten?
Yeah, because we got a horn.
Where in the world did you? What?
See? How's that? Because you have to-
Oh gosh, that was sad. Anyways, so you know what we could have done, but I'm happy
What?
we did this. The gas station and the bridges.
yeah, we talked about the bridges, but if we're already gonna be, we needed to get to Delphi quick. We were limited on time. Heck, we pushed our time constraint pretty far.
Yeah, we did.
So Anthony
But
was getting
I
worked up.
need you to get to that gas station, man.
Which gas station?
The bar,
The one,
the Junction 9.
but it's right on 9, bro.
Dude, you just gotta see it, man. I still can't
Did
believe
you didn't get
arcade
in, did
game.
you? You didn't
The
get
ar-
in, did you?
No,
'Cause
but
you
the
need-
arcade game in the back was like,
but you need a
Right.
way in, is what you're saying.
yeah, and I need. Remember
Yeah.
that play? What were you saying? You want to purchase that metal sawzall blade and just
Cut through the latch.
Are you talking to me?
You need to let's get a battery powered grind wheel and just cut off all the hinges. And then we'll pull it out that way. Yeah.
We were talking about the secret Junction 9 gas station.
Look, I got handy tools for stuff like this, man. Let me see if they're right here.
Guys, this gas station, we've already been to a gas station that has everything, but this one, just going in gas stations when they're abandoned is just really cool. Especially the one that we found that had practically everything in there. Like, I don't know, they died or something, and nobody knew them, and so it just sat there. Kind of like, okay, we're just gonna abandon this gas station, and we're just gonna take the liquor, the cigarettes, some of the lottery tickets, and the cash register. And we're gonna leave the rest.
These bad boys. I'll get you in there, Michael.
Yeah,
Hey, Dad,
that's
my
what
I get you in there.
actually, it might be. You want to give it to me?
An assortment.
Look on the TV stand.
Just for you, Michael. Don't you worry. That's why I carry them.
Oh, I think your phone's off. Let me turn it on real quick. But other than that, that's all I got, man.
That's all I really got too. You had a donation link, didn't you?
I believe so, but I actually might have to edit it.
Okay. We'll look into that, Georgina. But yeah, our next gear purchase is going to be the metal detector at this point.
Give me. I mean, I don't want to do it right now, only because
We'll make a video updating information about how to donate. But yeah, we're definitely the next piece of equipment will be a metal detector. We're looking at the Garrett HP Pro,
Here you go.
which is usable.
You got it.
Yeah, we'll hook you up. We'll make a video and we'll put in all the descriptions up to this point. But we'll the HP Pro was one because you can use it in water and on land, and so we need to hit the water. But there's some spots on the land that we thought would be a good idea to hit too, especially in the vicinity of the actual murders where the crime scene actually was. So we needed one that was, usable in both situations. And like I said, Compound Outdoors, who uses it, he he's got a one that, like I said, the Gear Epi Pro. He uses it in water and he uses it in on land. So we'll be able to use it in both. Give us more flexibility. But yeah, that's probably like really the only thing that's on the list for gear wise. We're pretty well stacked everywhere else, or we improvise. So
Yep.
definitely. We'll let you guys know. We'll put it in the description. We'll make a video, whatever it may be. Yeah, for sure. All right. So I'm good, Michael.
All right.
I guess
Um,
unless they have any questions for us that they want to type in real quick, I think I'm good. Unless you got something.
not at the moment. I don't really have any updates of like new locations. We have some ideas, but we still gotta walk out.
We got one Delphi thing that we'll be returning to within like the next few months, like in the winter. While we were there, we walked part of the bridge and got drone shots of us walking it. And so the theory will be the drone also should have counted every single step, depending on how far they went with it. I think you went all the way with yours when you flew it, right?
I stopped actually where it got to where the trees got real bad. I could have went higher, but it would have been very difficult to get the rest.
Yeah, but pretty close. So what we'll do is we'll take how many steps he makes in a second and, multiply it to get an estimate of how long it took him to cross the bridge. Because everybody says, oh, he knows what he's doing. He's comfortable with this. He's from the area. He knows the area. He's walked this bridge before. I want to see how accurate this is because we got people that have walked the bridge before that, take Anthony Greeno, for example. I think he gave us a time in the podcast. I have to go back and listen, but, it was less than 4 minutes or right at like 4 minutes. So, I mean, if this guy's taking more than 4 minutes or, he's taken 10 minutes, judging by the number of steps he was taking at that time, that'd tell me he's not as familiar because, heck, we have a video of Michael and Ryan crossing it in less than 10 minutes. And they were being sneaky about it. So,
Yeah.
that was Ryan's first time walking it, and he was keeping up. Like, I think you don't really have to know the area necessarily. You just have to be confident and competent. I guess both of those. But yeah, definitely.
Kind of reset.
That's part of it too. We got some math to do, which works out. I love doing those formulas and things like that. So I'm all about it. So I guess if they ain't got no questions and you're good,
I am good. I'm fly, bro.
I'd say we wrap it up because we're, going on 1 hour 45. It's up to you.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much all that I have. Just taking it one step at a time. Always trying to find new locations. Also, you know what? I guess I could throw something different in there. Maybe it has something to do with Delphi or location. Or, for instance, if you guys have like a crazy idea of
try this, try that.
Yeah, try this or try that.
We don't live too far away. So if you got something that's plausible, let us know. Yeah, we'll go try it out. I mean, if you think, how long does it take you to get from this point up through the woods to here, because I think that's like the only thing we haven't done. They've recreated the events leading up to the murders, but they haven't done too much of the events after the murders. Like, I mean, it's all speculation, but I think the more you test it and trial it and, time it, you'll be able to see what was impossible and then what was likely. So definitely, I would love to go do some of that stuff. So if anybody's got ideas, of what specifically routes to take that they suspect the killer took, let us know. Give us like a roadmap. We'll test it. We'll time it. We'll let you know how long it takes. And I think that's the difference is like Michael, well, we can do it 2 different ways. Michael can learn the area and then I won't learn the area. And, I'm just competent and confident. So when I go through, knowing the roadmap or whatever, how I'm going to get out, then, we can see the time difference between someone who knows what they're doing versus someone who's figuring it out, but has some life skills, I think is the word I'm looking for,
Definitely.
So I'm all about it. All right, man. Well, I got to go make sick beats.
Well, I'm gonna watch a movie, man. I'm gonna watch a movie and just kind of kick back. Everybody who did watch, guys, just something new I've been doing is I challenge you guys to go out and explore in your areas. If you're in another country or just another state, just go out and explore. Just do something that you haven't done before. Walk on eggshells.
Oof.
Just do it the right way, not the wrong way.
That's right.
All right, guys. This is Wild Adventures with Michael. This is me and T-Pass, and we're clocking out for tonight. Peace out.
That's right.